Hi there. I think it's working now. Sorry for the delay. Hi, happy Sunday. Let me just make sure it's working on other devices to make sure that I can see it. How are you? Make sure you say hi when you pop in so I know that you're here. Okay, seems to be working now. Great. Hi. I don't know if I had anybody in there and I dropped them. Facebook was giving me a weird error, so I'm sorry about that. So welcome to Sunday. I have a bunch of things to share with you. Been busy as heck, doing all kinds of projects and requests and just things to keep me sane and enjoying the summer. So let me get started with sharing some things with you. So I'm just going to do a couple reveals and a couple things that I have found lately, and I'll share that while other people populate the room before I start working on a project. We are going to work on a project. We're going to work on a frozen tumbler today. You might recall I did and here's what a frozen tumbler is. It is the tumbler glass, but there is no water in it. The glitter sticks to the inside of the snow globe tumbler. And actually it's beautiful. Now I tried a different process. I tried to sneak in an easier way to get it done. Hi, Michael. I tried to sneak in an easier way to get it done by using a spray adhesive last weekend, which is how I do ornaments. I sprayed in the ornament and then I shaked around, put the glitter inside of them. So I thought, I'll try that in a snow globe tumbler. It didn't work out so good. I knew the other way, but I really wanted to try the first one, and that was a disaster, but you saw the video of that. I had a lot of fun doing it, but made a real one that I can't wait to share and show you how to make these. So this is the one I made. There's a reel coming out on how I did this later in the week, but I wanted to share it with you tonight. And then I want to share with you a couple of products that I got. So the first thing I'd like to share is just a little economy tip. These are from my friend Lorraine, who oftentimes is in this room. These are from the dollar store. So for $1.25, you can get a pretty good batch of glitter. They have them in like little families of colors. So these tend to look like fall colors to me. And these are a really nice set of little whites, my favorite. So I really love these little ones. And these are from Dollar General, or Dollar Tree. And I don't think Dollar Tree is $1 anymore. I think everything's $1.25. But anyway, great glitters, especially when you use a lot of glitter to fill a snow globe tumbler. So you might as well just and it's very fine glitter, so it travels nice around the glue that we're going to put in there. So there's those. But the other thing is, I was at Dollar General the other day. Hi, Lorraine. I just showed you the glitters that you gave me. And was talking about them being at the Dollar Tree, but we have a new Dollar Tree around us. That's probably how Lorraine ended up in one. I also found some things at Dollar Tree a couple days ago, a week ago now, and they're like little shapes. So they're hearts, they're stars. These are stars, these are teardrops. The gold ones are, teardrops. The purple ones are flowers. And the white ones are teardrops, but they're fantastic. I don't know if they're for snow globes, but they're definitely for resin and some other projects. I don't know how well they would. I'm afraid they would all sink in a snow globe, and they'd all be at the bottom all the time. I don't know how well they would float. But we're going to use some fine glitter for the frozen tumbler. So if you're just joining, we're going to work on a frozen tumbler today, which is like a snow globe tumbler, except there's no liquid in it. We glue all the glitter right to the inside. So I'm going to show you that today. So there's your little glitter tip from the dollar store, $1.25. But also they're beautiful. And I made a couple of projects this week, so I thought I'd share them. First thing is that today I was working on some shirts. Well, this is a shirt my mom got me. I can totally make that. I made a couple of these. My stepdaughter and her friend are going to the Mystics game. So this is Cricut vinyl, heat transfer vinyl, and 2 colors, which I never do 2 colors. I mean, I do, but I hate doing it for other people because I'm always worried it's going to get wrecked. But these came out great. I love they gave me very dark shirts. They gave me a black shirt and a navy shirt. it's a little harder. It was a little harder for their logo because their logo is very dark. So I added the second layer of color so that the letters pop off a little bit, and I think they came out really great. So those are the cricket shirts I made today. Told you I was busy. Hang on. All right, so I made a couple shirts, and wanted to show you these. This is one of my new favorite things. I haven't done a whole lot of resin, but I have some today because I'm making some gifts. So hello, thank you, Mike. $1.25. It's a steal. I know the Dollar Tree is a steal, and they do have things like glitter. Is so reasonable to get them there. They have a couple other really good things. They have, if you're just getting started, like really cheap molds, $1.25, 5 different pieces. Anyway, let me get to this. I'm making a gift. So bought a Stanley tumbler. Try to get them on Amazon when they go on sale. I don't even care if I know who's getting it, if I have a present in mind yet, but I have like these incredible topper molds that I love that you can put somebody's name on, and they snap right in here into the top and slot. I mean, they're awesome. So I made, my one girlfriend likes green, so I made her this one, and it is so good. I didn't even pop it out yet. Oh, honestly, it's so good. Look at that. So I'm going to put her name on it, and it slides right on top of here and pops right in there. The thing with what I'm finding about this glitter is this glitter pops off the pieces beautifully. This is a multi-chunky glitter. It's like, it has some fine and some big pieces. But I don't mix it with anything else. I just use the glitter. I don't use like mica powder or dye. And it looks beautiful, and it takes up the whole thing. I can see through it a little, but I mean, who cares? It's beautiful. I love the light going through it. So this is, I'm going to customize that with a name, and that's there for 40 ounce tumblers or something. But I just love those. Those are like my new favorite thing. So I'm making a whole batch of those for presents for later. They have smaller ones too, which I made a couple of because I had leftover. These also go on those. Oh, that looks nice. This may even be the dollar store glitter, not the one that Lorraine gave me, but a red that they had there. This also is for the smaller size. Ta-da! Ha! Love those. So you just drop somebody. Actually, that really clicks in there. I love that one. Changed my mind. I love this one even better. And I can put a thin name on there, right? And then there you go. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. And there's a groove right in there. See it? And this stupid thing clicks right in there. Oh my gosh, I love that one. I've never made that size before, so you're seeing it with me for the first time. Oh, that's fantastic. And then I got another one. Let's see how that one is. Oh, that surprised me how good it looked. Sorry. Took me by surprise. This one's a little smaller. I think this is for a different size. Yeah, this is for a different size Stanley, which I probably have a couple floating around, but anyway. So there, I was experimenting, so whatever I had left over, I dropped in there. Oh, but these are so cute. I mean, with a Stanley tumbler already costing like $35, $40, yeah, that's pretty nice. That's a nice customization right there. A couple other things that I threw together. More charms for, can you see that? Yeah. I have some charms here for purses and bags. I don't know. I kind of got stuck on these, and whatever I had, as you can see, I had a bunch of green left from a different project, so I dropped them in the small. Look how adorable! And with hardware, they're just so cute. And you saw that video earlier this week too of all the straw charms. I made like 10, and just with whatever I had left over. I didn't actually make that as a whole project. Hi, Pat. How's it going? Sorry, I'm sure you were jumping around looking for the live. I couldn't figure out. Facebook was just spinning and spinning. It wasn't letting me start. I don't know, so I started over. Another thing I made is I'm trying, because now come July, we're halfway through baseball season. I have all my baseball tumblers. See right there, I'm making myself a set of every team. For no apparent reason. I'm gonna do the Cubs, and I did like a Cubs straw charm. Mike said this is a mouse, but I think today it's a Cub. So at some point, I'm going to get that together and add one more baseball team to my collection, which I don't know if you can see it really good from here. No, but it's back there. It's right there. That one. Couple other things. Two more things. I made a holographic fidget spinner. Now I haven't taken this out yet, but let me tell you why it's special. So at work, the IT team at work, they want one for everyone because it's like a thing that they do. Every time they start a new project, they get fidget spinners. So they've been finding all different sources to get them from. So they realized I made them. So this is a custom fidget spinner that I made for them. And I'm going to pop it out here. And I put little fake dimes in it. See it in there? Is that too close? So I put like little dimes in it because it's for the guys at the bank. I'd say the guys. It's for everybody at the bank. And I made a couple of those. So there's a blue one with fake money in it. Now my next thing is I didn't want to throw off the way the fidget spinner works. But if it works, I'm actually going to try putting real pennies in it or real dimes. But I'm a little afraid that it's going to mess it up. But let's see if I can get this in here. Probably can't. I don't know why I can't get this in. I'm thinking it's two different sizes. There we go. Okay. So there's that. See those goofy little dimes? I really like them. I just thought I'd make them something special. And test it with this. And it does not ruin the weight of the fidget spinner. I was worried adding something to it would like change the weight and it wouldn't spin. Oh, it spins good. Yes. And you can see the money in there spinning around. So amused. I love that. Okay, so there's the fidget spinner with the money in it. And then I did another one with more money in it. So will an entire dime go in there? I don't know. I just thought these fake dimes were so cute and that they would sit in here nicely. But we'll see. I don't know. I'm dying to put real money in those. Let's see if I can get these together. Okay. We'll have to, I'll assemble that one later. Why do I drop everything especially when I'm live? All right. I don't know where it went. Okay. But anyway, so there's that with the fake money in it. And these are iridescent. No, I'm sorry, holographic. And honestly, the glitter is so nice. I mean, I see the hologram in it, but it's either way, it's totally beautiful. So I love those molds. But it's so vibrant. And then I used the same colors and made some earrings. So these are some earring. Let me see if I can get it out. Oh, that's pretty. I never do like big chunky glitter in those earrings, so that's interesting. It's pretty and texturized. And then here's another one we'll do a match. It came out good. That was about 2 drops of resin. And do you see how small that is? 2 drops in each one. All right, one more. And then I made like 4-leaf clovers with the blue because I was working with this blue, so I didn't want to waste it. So these are really cute. These would actually be a great purse chime too. They're really cute. I love them in a different color because green is very predictable, but blue is equally pretty. Blue happens to be my favorite color, by the way. Yeah, they look amazing. All right, let me move this out of the way and then show you a couple other things that I got. I got some new molds this week. So this is a bracelet mold. Now, honestly, all the bracelet molds, the molds themselves do not fit me as a bracelet. So I hope the bracelets fit. But they're bangles, so they'll be open all the way around. And I got a couple. They come in different sizes. My feeling is because the mold is in the center, that gives you more room for the bracelet. And it's probably just like an illusion that it's not going to fit. But there's different sizes. There's even smaller ones. What am I going to do with that size? I'm not sure. So we're going to test these. And these supposedly are like cut in the inside there to give it some texture. Some of them are beveled. So we'll find out. And by the way, I put all of these molds are on my new Amazon storefront. So I don't sell products. I give away all my kind of knowledge and information for free. But if you go to my Amazon affiliate page and buy anything off of there, they pay a commission. It doesn't change your price or anything like that. It's just like a referral fee. So I set up a storefront. The link is somewhere in this live, and these are all in there. So anytime I show you something, it's in there. Take a look. If you get it from there, that's great. If you don't get it from there and forget about it, also fine. I don't care. Okay, so I got some other things. I got this. This is a ring mold. So it's a bowl with like a thing in the center where you drop your ring on. I was making that for somebody that got engaged. And I don't know, came as a set of 2. We'll see how they are. They look like they're going to take a lot of resin. I don't know. And I've never made like a bigger bowl like this, so who knows? I mean, are you seeing any detail? I'm sorry if it got like too bright there for a second. There you go. So we got those. We're going to try those. That'll be like a next week thing. And one more thing. Also, loud. Also because I was in the jewelry mode, I got these little jewelry boxes. Now, I had gotten a box once already from one of our viewers. She sent me the sorting hat on a jar, and I have not made that one yet. But I also saw these done, so I wanted to see what those are. So we're going to try a little jewelry box and then that jewelry ring holder. And we'll see if that's cute enough for an engagement present. We'll find out. Okay. So those are the things that I wanted to show you. And then I wanted to do a little project with you. So let me make sure I'm not missing any questions because I don't know. Hi, Kathy. Because I don't always see them all pop in. So, okay. I don't see any questions. Does anybody have any questions? If not, I'm going to start the project. So, Kathy, since I just saw you pop, or you just talked, so let me just tell you what we're doing. I'm going to work on a frozen tumbler. And you're not going to see all of me because I'm going to work on this space. But it's like a snow globe tumbler, but the glitter, there's no liquid in it. And the glitter stays stuck to the inside of the snow globe tumbler. They're really, I love them. They're beautiful. I always worry about snow globe tumblers like leaking out or breaking at some point. So this is a good alternative depending on who the recipient is. And what I'm going to do is, I already put a sticker on this one. I'm actually probably going to do 2 at one time just so I can keep progressing and show you the different things. But since I already had a sticker on this one, this is for Lorraine, because she's very patriotic and she loves all these patriotic things. I'm going to use this one first, and normally we talk about the sticker afterwards, but I'll do that on a different one. So what I've done is I've taken polyacrylic, which comes in a can, and I put some in this piping, squeezer thing. And what we want to do, like, this is way easier. If you saw my video of the insanity, this is very simple. You're going to fill your cup with this. And I'm actually not going to fill it. I'm just going to put some in there. And then I'm going to roll it around to make sure that I spread the polyacrylic around the entire cup. The thing with this is, you don't want to go too much, because in the end, we're going to have to let it sit, and it's going to pile up on the bottom. We're going to have to get out all the extra, because otherwise it will clump onto a drip, and then you'll have like a big clump of loose glitter in there, floating around in there. You don't want that. We just want to coat it and make sure the entire glass gets coated. So you can see it rolling around in there very easily. It's not like the other garbage that I had on the video last week, which was, I couldn't even really get it in past this bottom. But you really want to make sure that you coat the inside there. Oh, that missed it. Hang on. Sorry about that. Sometimes I don't have depth perception, and I was like, I don't really know where that went. But inside here, not just through the hole, but you want to cover that whole bottom through the inside. So we're going to just tilt it this way all over the place and try and get that covered. There we go. See it? So now that's covered. And as it drips in through the rest of the cup, this piece again. All right. I'm going to keep rolling it around. And it's really simple to tell what's covered and what's not. It gets white. It's white when you put it in, and it clears as it dries. So you can, as long as the whole inside is like a foggy white, you know you've gotten it all throughout the entire cup. I still see a little bit of some spaces not covered. The other thing to note, if you're using a snow globe, well, obviously you're going to use a snow globe tumbler cup, but some of the snow globe tumbler cups up here are accessible. So you will see the glue fill into there, but the glue is actually going to fill it up where you're not going to have the glitter fall into that spot. Sometimes when people make snow globe tumblers, not frozen tumblers, they actually put the glue in there first to try and seal the cup from getting any glitter up there. I don't do that because I don't care. I like glitter all over the whole thing. It doesn't matter to me. All right, so we're getting there. I've been pretty sparingly using it. So, So I don't have a whole, I don't have a whole lot of drip in there. See that? I don't have a whole lot of spare at the bottom. But I also don't have the bottom of this covered. So I'm going to have to add more. But you can see pretty cleanly how much that's covered. You can see that white fog. It's not covered there yet. You really want to make sure you get every spot, because you know what you don't cover is not going to have glitter. Pretty foggy right now. It's looking pretty good. It's covering up. I just want to make sure that I get the bottom. All right. You can see it's still clear right in that one spot. All right, then the last thing that you're going to do is, now you see we have a collection of glue right there. See that? We got to get that back out. So the whole thing's coated. There are no clear spots. We're going to want that to come back out of this hole. So I'm going to, let's see, I want to shake this out here. You see that drip out? All that spare? And it, actually, a lot more is coming out than looked like was in there. So it's a good thing we did that, because that would have been a glitter mess. We're going to get that out. And depending on where the hole is, I've like on occasion like left it like this to sit tilted. I think that's what I'm going to do now, so that more of it, even more of it, collects in that spot. Well, I don't want to waste TV time. This isn't like I don't have a project already set up, like the magic of TV. So we'll get that rest of that out. Yes, with all the tumblers I make, I'm drinking my iced tea out of a mason jar. Yeah. So whatever. So now it's getting down to a very thin coat inside that tumbler. Patience. There we go. Beautiful. I thought I was using it very sparingly, and it keeps coming out. I think Pat might have came a little late. Did you see my crafting shirt, Pat? I can totally make that. So for anybody who is just dropping in, this week was a exciting week. I launched an Amazon storefront, which is just anything that's in my store is literally what I use. I didn't go searching for products to like fill out the store, but if you see something in there, it's because I own it and I use it and I'm recommending it. So if you decide to go out there and you get anything off of there, you know for sure that it's at least been tested once. I think these tumblers are on it. These stickers are on it. I didn't put the polyacrylic. I forgot to do that. I'll do that after this. If you want to get polyacrylic, I'll put that on there. Everything else is on there. All right, just making sure. Pretty good. I think we're done. And then I'm going to just wipe this spot with alcohol where the glue is coming out. It's sticky. Okay. All right. Let's fill this with blue glitter. I still see a drop floating around there. All right. And normally what I do is I put paper plates here, sheets of paper when I'm using this much glitter. And also, check these out. My mom got me these for like jamming the glitter in the cup. I can poke on all the glitter now with something that's shiny and beautiful. I don't remember where we got those. Okay, I'm left-handed, so here, I'll try and do it right-handed for you. Ooh. This, by the way, is also dollar store glitter. Oh, no, it's not. This is from Amazon. This is a huge, I just put it in a different container. It came in a bag, in a baggie from Amazon, and I could not deal with working with the baggie. All right, ready? All right, there's the first pass. So pretty. Okay, first pass. Sorry, my hand's in the way again. I meant to use my right hand. Sorry about that. Oh, it's hot in here. I don't know what your weather is like, but I am so hot. Could be a personal thing, but... Alright, here we go. Oh, I love that. It's coming out so good. I gotta get it in there before it dries. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna have glitter all over me anyway. Sorry. Well, it's coming along good. Almost done. Check that out. Really, this looks great. I love this. This glitter has a couple of, this blue has a iridescence of multiple colors in it, so it looks great on top of the red, white, and blue sticker. Oh, it's so pretty. Almost, I have one spot over here on the far side. I gotta get glitter on it. Anybody have anything to, hi Rachel. Oh, thank you for the Rachel loves my shirt. Thank you for the compliment. How's everything? I hope you're doing well. Oh. So now you know why I use paper here, because then I can just fold it up and then stick it back in the glitter jar and keep going. All right, I have a spot right here. I'm trying to, you can see it from the inside, but you can't see it from the camera. It's not really doing it justice, but I'm trying to get that covered. There we go. This is fantastic glitter shape and size for these tumblers. Check it out. Oh man. And you see how the evenness of the polyacrylic really pays off if you don't have big drips and you make sure it's on there evenly. Really, really pays off. It looks beautiful. What a terrific cup. Love that. All right, I'm really going to shake it hard over here. Hang on. Glitter's flying everywhere. And nothing's coming out, so it's still sticking. Well, there you go, Miss Lorraine. That is beautiful. I love it. All right, and so now you're still going to put the plug in from the tumblers. You're still going to want to put that plug in. And I will still even UV resin it because you don't want it to come out and you don't want to get other gunk inside that cup. So put the plug in there and then we'll put UV resin on there and just harden that up. That looks great. So there you go. So there's one example. It's really nice. I love it. I think I feel a series coming on because I bought the whole kit of these, $250, just to have like things to celebrate with for barbecue, whatever, 4th of July. And I think they look great. Here's the lid. And you know what it needs? It needs some of its colored ice on the top, like we did here with this Beetlejuice one. Red, white, and blue ice. What do you think? I'm sure Lorraine will agree with me for the red, white, and blue ice. I don't even have to sit and look at the screen and wait for an answer. I know what the answer is. The answer is yes. Little polyacrylic on the bottom, so cleaning that off with alcohol. I was watching some videos today. These wraps can come off with, if you soak them in alcohol, 91%. So you really don't want to clean your cups with alcohol. Normally I'd make the cups first and then put the sticker on. But I already had this sticker. I put it on the wrong cup by accident. So then that's how this ended up being in today's thing. Because I meant to put it on a glass one. And I put it in a snow globe tumbler one. All right. So there's one. And I did actually have another one to share with you. Just give me 2 seconds to get rid of the blue. Oh, God. I'm going to get it back in the container. Holy cow. Well, inevitably, I will put glitter on something and then shake it before it has a chance to dry. So that happens every project. So I found this. I think you all know I have a Beetlejuice set of cup wraps because theater-wise, I love the show. Let me just move this here so we can like talk face-to-face. I love the show Beetlejuice. The Broadway show. So after I saw it recently, I went and got the wraps. So I have a whole set. This is a lava tumbler. So matched, that looks great. So matched like green slime to the tumbler. And did a super cute fake ice on the top. Purple, green, white, and put a black skull. All little resin pieces. Then the black skull matched the rest of the sticker, right? So you see all these little things here. So that skull matched. So I really loved that. So I decided to use this theme to go for another one. I love this one, and I'm going to use purple to fill the snow globe tumbler. So I'm going to do that one now too because I need it. I need it done for something else. So might as well do that with you if we have a few minutes. It only takes a minute. So again, just to, for anybody who's jumping in late, we're making frozen snow globe tumblers, which are snow globe tumblers without liquid. They look beautiful. It just doesn't have flow to it. It's also way neater or way easier than, and you don't need any resin or anything, than doing the tumblers. I'll show you. Oh. Than doing the tumblers with glitter directly on them, which requires a spinner and a resin and that whole bit. But it's really cute. So, and it looks just as snazzy. So, doing these frozen tumblers tonight. We're gonna do one more. So let me just get back to what I was saying. We're using a polyacrylic for the fill. That's how we're coating the inside of the tumbler. So it's a regular snow globe tumbler glass, polyacrylic. I put it in a, this is from cake decorating. I forget what I'll find out the name and drop it on my Amazon page, on my supplies list for tumblers. And we're going to squeeze that in there and basically coat the whole inside of this tumbler. Now you see, because it's double walled, we have a whole bunch of stuff to cover. We have this center tube, and then we have to get it all on the outer tube of the glass. But it flows very simply, and once we get it in there, we're just going to roll it around. Once the entire glass is fogged up, we know we've covered the entire surface. Well, I'm just going to keep doing that. I feel like there wasn't enough in that, but it was a good start because I got the bottom foggy already. Last time I wasn't that on target with my squeegee here. So we're just filling that around. Once it's filled with, looks foggy, then we know we've gotten the polyacrylic all around the glass. It's flowing pretty nicely. I'm going to shake it just to try and spread it around a little easier. Plus, I can't help myself. All right, it's getting there. You've seen it go around. It's covering. Almost done. I see a couple places. I worry about like this kind of thing. I want it to be entirely smooth because I don't want the glitter hitting in different clumps or formations. I want it to be as smooth as this one came out, and this is pretty sweet. And you can also, a telltale about how good it is looking inside too, and you can see it like totally covered with no big drips or any gaps. So I'm just going to make sure this goes all the way around. See how much better that looks? I'm just going to let it flow. No, I'm not going to start singing a Broadway song. Let it flow. Let it flow. Sorry, use myself. Rachel, I see your comment here about paper plates for the glitter is a great idea. Glitter gets everywhere and it makes it easier to clean up. But when I say glitter gets everywhere, I get glitter everywhere. I've tried everything. Sometimes I line paper. Sometimes I use paper plates. And the reason I use paper plates for this particular one was because I also have to shake out the glue and paper would just go right through it. So I wanted to be able to use something a little more solid. That's really looking good. See what it's looking like here? But see that? You see that little spot? I don't want to mess around. I don't want to end up with a blank spot. I see another one here. See that? Just keep rolling around until it goes away. It will. I see one more. Okay, it's looking pretty good. I also see a little spot there on the bottom. There we go. You just got to be patient and move it around. It's fine. Look, that now everything's covered. Everything's covered there. Everything's covered there. Now what I have is too much. So I'm gonna tilt it down here, let it start to collect at this bottom part, and then shake out whatever's extra because I don't want big clumps. So I'm going to let it sit there for a minute. Let it collect and then dump it out. Let me get a paper towel. You collect there for a second. Oh gosh, these two Mystic shirts are over here. They're going to be covered with glitter in a second. If you joined late, I made a couple of shirts on my Cricut today for Washington Mystics for my stepdaughter. And it's 2-color vinyl or 2-layer vinyl, which I rarely do, but she was worth it. So I made a couple of shirts. They're going to, I guess, see the Mystics play in New York this week. WNBA. All right, so see that? It all collected. Whatever was left over, collected on the bottom. I'm just going to pour it out. I try not to waste it, but it's so hard to tell how much is going to take to spread around and then how much is going to come out. More always comes out than I'm expecting. But that's all right. I guess I could pour it in right back over the... Too late now. I could pour it right back in the container. Wasn't even thinking that. There's a lot to think about when you're sitting here working on something live. A lot to think about. Mostly, am I seeing any questions? If anything comes across, am I answering anybody's questions? All right, so again, I put the link to the Amazon storefront in here if you want to check it out. It's everything I use. It's not other stuff. I didn't go searching for all kinds of products. I just said if you saw it in a video, then it's on that page somewhere. The supplies for it are on that page. And I think I have it broken down in some nice categories so it's easy to find. But if you ever want to find something that you see either on a live or in a video, just let me know. I can send you the link or just tell you where it is. Come on. Almost empty. I just don't want, there's a little bit of a collection there. See it right there? Just don't want that. I don't want that collecting glitter and getting all munged up. Is that a word? Alright, I think we're good. Yeah, the best part about this one is that there's not a sticker on it, so I am going to do alcohol with it now to get any stickiness off. Unlike the last one where I did it afterwards, and it was not a great plan. Okay, almost to the glitter. I do see one drop running through there, though. It's kind of bugging me. But can't get everything out, I guess. All right, here we go. Purple. Oh, wait. Should I change to the purple glitter jammer? Yes, I will change to the purple glitter jammer. And congratulations to everybody out there. I know there's graduation. Some of my friends have graduations going on and all kinds of exciting things end of the school year. I've been watching them. I love seeing everybody's life moments happening. It just makes me so happy. All right. Oh, this actually flowed so nicely. See that? All right, now I'm going to shake it. Hang on. Oh. So far, so good. Sorry, I'm left-handed. I'll do it right-handed. You know, you could use a funnel. I couldn't find one before this started. And then I started panicking. And then it was 8 o'clock, so I just let it be. No funnel today. Coming along great. Now you can see it when you look in there, you can see the light through it. Even if it looks purple, you can still see there's glitter missing. So, see that? So there's a great way to check of how your glitter is distributing is shine some light through it. Because it can be deceiving with just looking at it from the outside. Look how much better. See that? So much better. I still have a little bit up here or down here or whatever orientation I'm looking at. But almost got it. Sorry, wrong hand again. Trying to do it right-handed so I don't block the camera for you. This glitter's the best. This is I got this from Walmart. This just flows so nicely into this project. Holy cow. I don't even need a funnel. We are almost there. Only thing I have left is this bottom of the cup. I don't even need a funnel. It's like going right in the hole. And my glitter jammer is not even needed. Oh, wait. Let me say that. Then I dump a ton. Oh. This is great. All right. Still have a spot on the bottom. Right there. And if there's no glitter in that spot, I'm going to be mad. Mad. Try one more time. Because I'm definitely not adding glue back into it now that there's glitter in there. No way. You can't do that. You thought my other one was a mess the other day from trying spray adhesive? No. You should start mixing these two. It's a disaster. I need the plug because I really want to shake this up. That one spot is still... I mean, the truth is, I could maneuver a sticker right over that spot so that it doesn't matter that there's a spot missing. I could just put the sticker right over it, but it's covering. Oh my god, there's so much glitter in here. There we go, it stopped rolling around. Oh! There you go. I think you can see it, that it's full. And you can, look at that beautiful outsideness. That's gorgeous. Okay. And the last thing to do, which maybe I will not do this here because I have glitter all over, but the last thing to do will be to get this UV DTF sticker onto here and then peel off the seal of the UV DTF sticker. And that's a great matching combo. So I will finish that and then put up like a product glam shot for everybody to see tomorrow morning. So I'll do, because if I do that now, I'm going to get glitter all over the back of the sticker, and then the sticker is just never going to adhere. I made too big of a mess. But look at that. That's beautiful. And I'll add some, wait, watch this. Hold on. Oh! That's the topper from the other Beetlejuice one that we already used. But that's okay. Nobody needs to know. Shh, don't tell anybody. Okay. Yeah, that's great. I love that one. This one's going to work. That's my new favorite. So, with that, I will leave you with, check out my Amazon store. If you need anything that you've ever seen in a video, they're all on there. Everything that's in my store, stuff I used, stuff I bought, stuff I used and then gave it to somebody else, you know, like gifts or whatever. Nothing in it is like, I don't know how this works, and I'm going to say it's great, but it's really not. Again, it doesn't change your price, and I don't sell anything, so you can buy any way that you like, but I appreciate it. I will see you here live next Sunday. I don't exactly, I think we're going to do the jewelry boxes. We'll do reveals of those boxes, and we'll talk about that project, and we'll see what else shows up. I have a couple new things popping in this week. But I really appreciate you spending your time with me today, and I will see you online. Thank you. Bye. Have a great week. Bye, everybody. Oh, hi, Andrew. I didn't log off yet, but I see you there. Yes, lefties unite. Bye, guys.